Hello, online crew. Let's talk about some sad news that we heard yesterday. Another network marketing company has closed its doors to its network marketing model, going affiliate only. It's the second one this year that I know of, anyway. And certainly, I've been through this sort of similar, not exactly the same scenario, but kind of similar type feelings and frustrations with the industry only a couple of months ago. Some of you might be aware I left my company because it wasn't in a good space. Since then, it's closed its Europe operations and things aren't good. Like it happens. So there's a few things to, I guess, just open our eyes to when things happen like this and really come back to what's important in what you should do if you're building a business online in this industry to protect yourself. It won't be the last time it's going to happen. It's certainly not the first time it's happened. It'll probably happen again. One thing I will say, before I get into what you should sort of consider and make sure you're doing, is it's not necessarily an opportunity, which I know some people are, to say the industry is dead and, got to get out of the industry and all those kind of things, and words that keep being tossed around. It's no different to any other industry or business that shuts its doors. It happens everywhere, every industry. It happens, doesn't it? I know it's sad. Like I live in a totally different kind of scenario, but I live in a small country town and I see businesses pop up in the main street and it's like, oh, I wonder how long they're going to last. In less than 12 months, a lot of them are gone. There are big corporations that make redundancies. Like it happens. It's not just our industry. So I kind of want to make that point in that it doesn't have to be all woe is me with this kind of industry or business model. There are businesses all around us that make cuts and make changes to their businesses. Do you agree? Would kind of love your thoughts on that. It's not just our industry. I think a lot of people are getting all hyped up about that the industry is dead. It's not dead. It's just there's a lot of changes that we need to adjust. There's a lot of changes that companies needed to adjust for COVID. Some did that really well. Some didn't do that really well. And there's been a few years past since then where you have to pivot and change. Some do it well, some do it don't, but that's no different to any other business out there. Okay? Would love to know whether you agree with that or not. Before I go into kind of the important reminders around all of this, I do just want to share, for those of you that have missed it, I am traveling to America in under 2 weeks to speak on stage at an event called Digital Networker Live. The lineup of speakers is amazing. We've got John and Nadia Melton, we've got Simon Chan, we've got Bex Sadek, we've got Rob Sperry. Like the speakers are amazing. But even though if you can't get there in LA to give me a cuddle and have a drink with me in person, get your virtual ticket. So if you go to helenmartinonline.com/DNL, get your virtual ticket. It's all of us are talking about what's working in our businesses right now, what's trending, what's working. 6, 7, 8-figure earners are all the speakers. 6-figure earners, multiple 6-figure earners like myself, 8-figure earners and beyond. All the speakers are in that category sharing their wisdom. Don't miss that opportunity. You can watch from your own home. Okay. So just go to helenmartinonline.com/DNL and you can get your virtual ticket. Okay. Back on track. Earlier this year, some of you may remember, I don't know if you remember, some of you were actually caught up in that. Body Shop at Home went from a network marketing model to an affiliate model. This is another company again. It's a makeup company that, has skincare and perfume. It's gone from a network marketing model to just sort of the affiliate sales model. So people that have built teams for years, have just lost their income overnight. It is very sad. First thing from other fellow marketers, don't jump on those people and ask them to join your company. Give them space, give them time, give them what they need to deal with that. That is the ugly part of network marketing that we don't want to do. Okay, so give people time. If you know people that this has happened to, and it'll probably happen again at some stage, don't jump on people to join your company because you know they were in a company that is not doing well or got shut down. Okay, so there's the first thing. Let's always be a human before a marketer. Okay, don't be naive to the fact that even though you feel as secure as you are in your company, you don't control anything. This is not your business. We get told this is your business to do what you want with it. And yes, that is true, but you have no control with changes that are made to corporate or the business model or the pricing or the comp plan from like the field. So just remember what you do own and what you don't own, and you don't own your company. So how do you protect yourself? If you have not listened, heard, actioned, implemented, growing your own personal brand, this is your wake-up call. If you build a personal brand outside the company that you represent, it doesn't have to hurt you. If something goes wrong beyond your control, you find, the company makes a change, your income's gone overnight, you will survive it when you build your own personal brand. Because you are not your company. You're not. Your biggest asset is you. So what is it that you do online that you can stand behind as a personal brand? Who do you help and what do you help them with? You know that branding's my jam. You know that how passionate I am about branding. I myself, 2 months ago, changed companies. You wouldn't even know that here, the way I turn up live, the value that I bring, the training that I do, if I didn't tell you that or you knew me quite closely, you just wouldn't know. Because I don't make what I do about my company. I have a personal brand. Helen Martin Online. I teach different things. Am I in a network marketing business? Absolutely. Do I have multiple streams of income? Absolutely. Do I promote that? Absolutely. So it did, like I changed companies. I earned a 40K bonus in 8 weeks in a new company. Doesn't change anything to what I do here. How I turn up live, the coaching, the training, all that kind of stuff. Like it doesn't have to hurt you when you brand yourself. The other thing that I would share around this is not only does it highlight the importance of building your own personal brand on social media, is the importance of email marketing. Now, I just finished an exclusive training in my coaching community for those members on email marketing, stepped you through strategy and what to do and how to treat it and how to go about it and all the rest of it. So if you're in my coaching community, go and watch that training that I just finished just before. For those of you that are only building on social media, but you're serious about building online, like you can see some longevity to it and it's what you want to do and you really want to build up a great income from online sources, you absolutely need to learn about email marketing. Like you don't own your network marketing company, you don't own your social media. You don't own your following. Your socials could be ripped underneath you tomorrow. It happens. It happened to a top leader in another network marketing company, not mine, but another network marketing company just recently. Hundreds of thousands of followers. Facebook just got pulled. She's just got it back. She paid a heavy price tag to get it back. I'm talking money. But she got it back, thankfully. But it's a very important reminder that you don't own your socials. So we don't have the stability of owning the company because it's not your business. You are given the rights to sell, what they make, what they distribute, what products and services or opportunity that they have, but it's not yours. You can only control you. So you can control you by building a personal brand, and you can control your relationship with the people that you build up on social media by having an email database and nurturing your relationships that way. This is another massive wake-up call about what you own and what you don't own in this industry that we're in, of social selling, network marketing, etc. So do your absolute best to build up things that you do own. An email list is your asset. You've earned it. This is why, like, my last 2 months alone. Last month, I did the lead generation bootcamp for free for all of you. The month before that, I did the lead magnet bootcamp for free for all of you. If you're not picking down, if you're not picking up, what I'm putting down, it's to give you all the tools that you need. And earlier in the year, I did a personal branding boot camp. Why do you think I concentrate on all these things for you? Branding, lead magnets, lead generation, email marketing. These are all the things that you need that are in your control. So I just really wanted to have this kind of discussion with you to highlight you don't own your company and you don't own your socials. So what are you doing in the scheme of things, all the effort that you're putting into your social media? Maybe some of you are creating lots of reels or posts or stories or whatever, but are you working on a personal brand behind that? And are you working on things like lead magnets and email marketing behind that? Because you need to be. Because if you're doing all of that without building a personal brand, without collecting emails, without building up some assets of your own, that's a scary place to be. Okay. I hope that none of you get caught up in that, but I know what it's like. It's stressful. It's scary to have, a nice income, and then whether you're forced to, the company makes a change and you no longer got that income, or, you decide to change company because the company's, not doing well, whatever. Like, I've been there only 2 months ago myself. How did I survive that? I stand behind my personal brand. That's what I've built for years. Like, that's what you want to try and do. So really coming back to who is it that you help and what problems do you solve, and really concentrate on that. And it also highlights why you don't want to plaster the company name around everywhere. You are not your company. You can be proud of your company, absolutely. You don't have to hide, and you shouldn't hide what company you're in. But you don't want to say it in every post. You don't want to say it in every reel. You don't want to say it in every piece of content, because you are not that. You are you. It's what you bring to the table. People won't buy your products, services, or business opportunity. They won't buy into that unless they like you. So the quicker you can actually grasp the concept of building a personal brand and learning about email marketing and how to implement that for your business, the better off that you will be. Grow your own assets. Your brand is you. Your email database is you. That's the only thing you can control. You can't really control much else in this industry. Okay, but you can control how you show up, what you do, the value that you provide to people, how you show up on your social media. You can give them value, collect an email for that exchange of value, and nurture those relationships. Those of you in the coaching community that I just did the email marketing training for, just before this live, you'll see in that training how email marketing actually helps you nurture the relationships to make the sales. You can make more sales off email marketing than you will from just showing up in your socials. Like, it's something that you should all learn to do. Okay? a scary world out there. Just learn to protect yourself. Yes, Leonie, lots of changes happening to different companies. Be a human first. Absolutely. Hey, Donna, good to see you on. Having refined, Dean, having refined and finalized my brand was the greatest accomplishment so far from your training. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate your feedback and well done to you for treating that as a focus. Okay. You need to create a course on email marketing. I need to learn. That's all already in my coaching community. That training is already there. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. Again, like the I guess main points is, if you know anybody that this happens to in any company, just past, now, or present, don't jump on people when you know they're in that situation to join your company. Have compassion for them. That's the ugly side of our industry, when people jump on people to join their company because they know something's gone wrong with theirs. Okay, don't do that. Really work hard on building your own personal brand, because that's your biggest asset, as well as building an email list, because you can nurture the people on that list, and if something goes wrong, you can email them and say, oh, my Facebook just got shut down, or my Instagram just got shut down. This is where I'm hanging out now, or this is what I'm doing, or whatever. You can still communicate with the people that are following you. If you are only on your socials and you're not building an email database, that's a scary place to be the bigger you get. You've got thousands, maybe tens of thousands followers, somewhere down the track. If you're not collecting email addresses, man, that's scary if something happens to your socials. So just food for thought on what you need to concentrate on. Some of you will know, and I just mentioned before, I am traveling overseas in less than a couple of weeks to speak on stage in an event. But when I get back in August, I am doing another round of my full branding course. So if that's of interest to any of you, look, just keep an eye on my socials later this month for the information on that, because it might be something that you neither need to revisit or establish, is your brand, your personal brand. Okay, it's just an opportunity if you need to sort that out. Okay, I will see you guys same time tomorrow. Catch you then. Bye.